Oh, I've lost the head to this. This microphone is. Unbelievable. This. Right. Right, we're outside range to bring awareness to people in the that don't know about the meat industry, and hopefully we'll get a good outcome on street outreach.
Thank you.
I don't know if this is live or not. Put no one in. Right. So,
Yeah, just had a couple of conversations. What did you say? Sorry, I don't even know what's going
Yeah.
on. Oh, that's good. Yeah, at least you're on. So you can...
I've got no one in the room, mate.
Hey, what's happening here? I've just accepted your request, but I don't know what's not working. So join, yeah, that's a bit annoying. Can you do that on YouTube? Get people to join as well.
I don't know. That's the first time I've done YouTube. On Facebook, I did, because there was a couple of people and they were at the slaughterhouse who came through. So you could
They were
bring them
really
in.
nice. That man was really nice. He was like, "Oh, is it free?" I was like, "Yeah, I thought it was really free."
Yeah. Oh, buddy. Yeah.
Are you interested in
We're
animals?
basically bringing awareness.
Yeah, I eat them.
We're
Just
them
and eat them?
basically bringing awareness to what the general public have been gaslit about.
Yeah.
So are you currently vegan or no?
How would you feel if you were the victim, do you think, and you were put in a gas chamber or had your head cut off or, absolutely petrified? How would you feel?
I don't really probably dead.
Pardon?
Or gas chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, would it bother you at all? Because obviously that's their position, isn't it, that they're in? But
How the world works.
Well, it's not how the world works at all, is it? We've chosen to murder animals, haven't we? It's not how the world works. People like that will just keep it going, be evil forever.
Right. So far, it's been 4 minutes and no people. Yeah.
That's fine. I'm still in here, but how can you not care? Like, how can you be that ignorant?
Yeah.
And thick? To think that's how the world works. Like, in case you haven't realised, it's not.
It's not.
But no one can think outside the box, unfortunately. Everyone just goes along with what everyone else is doing, and then we get called the crazy ones. That's the thing. That's the problem, isn't it? It's all greed and...
Well, that is the biggest problem. It's greed. You take greed away.
Yeah.
Then there's no wars. There's no.
Yeah.
Because we're all on the same level playing field.
Yeah.
But it's all comes down to greed and money.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start that again, all right? Because I want to try and get some people in here. And even if they do come before, that's still okay, because there might actually be people here that you actually might want a conversation with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just tell me to shut up, because I get so triggered when people laugh and mock the animals. I get really pissed off.
Mm.
So it'll be better.
I have to bite my tongue
Disgusting.
and just kind of sidle off like that.
Yeah, but shouldn't
and
they
just-
know? Like, what?
Yeah.
You know, it's disgusting.
Well, they should be by now. You know?
Well, you know, I mean, not hypocrite. You know, you love
No.
animals, but well, you don't,
Mm.
do you? Because you.
Yeah.
Right, I'm on this now. So you can just...
Yeah. I've still got no one in the room yet.
Have you not?
No. I don't even know if I've done it right or not.
Yeah. Should I just say, let's put it in, let's see if we can put it in the queue. Yeah, let's put it in here. I've just asked them to put it in the group.
Yeah.
Smelling see so they can try and get there to be like more people to actually, especially
Yeah.
Sunday, people might be like, oh, you know, well, you might as well look at that. There's not much else to do on a Sunday. It's really well. So yeah, we definitely need to be like giving a leap at time, don't we? Talking to people and not sort of think about it really, do we? Yeah, so I'm just going to go live anyway and then just leave it, like hanging there.
Yeah.
But I might stop it when I'm talking to someone and try and record if we do have any decent conversations. You just got the dairy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got all the dairy ones here.
Viva.
Yeah, these are all really good, especially the
Yeah.
ones as well. Get any of them?
Yeah. Sure then.
Yeah, the thing is, it's just like so a lot of people, a lot of people do say that they love animals, and people say when we do with them, and they say, oh yeah, these are the victims here. Yeah.
7 minutes so far.
You know, people have dogs and cats and, you know, feed them animals. So it's very, what's the word? Hypocrisy.
Hypocritical. That's it.
Hypocrisy, which I can never say. I never say that word. I can never say that word. The thing is, though, people are going to be like, what are they doing? Do you know what I mean? They're gonna be like,
I'm just debating whether to fuck YouTube off. And
I think they've said anything. I can always be calling everything anyway. I just asked them if
I figured out how to do polls.
have you?
Yeah. You just hit the plus again and then you get a poll. There's no point. So it's like nearly 10 minutes so far. It's nearly 10 minutes and no one's in the room.
Yeah, well, I just asked them if they can do that.
Yeah.
I just asked them if they can.
Cool.
Try to make kind of choices for the animals. Right. You know, people say they love animals, but they pay for these animals to be murdered. Right. Pigs get put in gas chambers in Norwich, and then obviously these animals are killed, hung up by their neck. So do you eat like sheep or pigs? Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Do you think it's normal to eat them? Well, don't know, do I? But you know, I have to stop saying there. I just wondered that they should eat the animals.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye. Thanks. Just think about the next time you eat, is it someone that you're eating? Hi, are you doing that? Well,
Yes. Oh, I don't want to discuss that, please. So, yeah, which I haven't. I enjoyed it. Just no. I said that's like it.
I know how to get that dog.
I don't want to twist it.
These animals here are the victims of your food choices. Here, pigs, sheep, they're all.
I don't want to twist that thing. I don't want to stop you. I don't want to twist it. I don't want to twist it. I don't want to twist it. Okay, okay. Leave me alone, please.
Isn't it very
That's what.
yeah. So you look after your dog well, but unfortunately he is. It's not good. They make it difficult.
So good if you like. Because I said I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to just. I don't want to.
Some people don't want to face the truth, do they? If you eat animals, even more or none at all, what if you do that? Yeah, but what's he like that for?
Look, the Barry's just come.
What?
Barry's just come up.
Yeah, barriers
straight away.
come up because you know that
But
you're
it's-
I mean, dogs get looked after so well, and then they'll eat a pig, they'll eat a sheep, they'll eat a cow when they're more intelligent than dogs. Everything, won't they? I think that's strange.
So I didn't know whether to lose this one and then go Facebook
Dogs
Live
have the life of Larry, don't they?
or Facebook Live or not. I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know.
There's still no one in.
Mm.
No.
Absolutely, we'll do it now.
Yeah.
Great job, you live. So, are you live on there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go live on Instagram, just discuss what just happened. So, just trying to have conversations with people about the murder of these animals. So, the pigs, the sheep, the cows, extremely intelligent animals, and a lot of people you'll see with dogs as well. So they'll treat their dogs really lovely, and then they'll pay for these other animals to be murdered. So they're just trying to make people think about the connection that they should have with all animals, not occasion.
Is that better? You just write in the comments if you didn't hear.
Oh, that's great. You're vegan. But think about the victims. So if you ask a lot of people if they do like animals, they'll say yes they do, but they're
Hold on. Let me take the mic out. Is that better? Is that better, Mel? You just tell us in the comments.
strange, isn't it? Why it's not working?
Yeah.
Yeah, back on, she said.
Cool.
That's good.
That's better. I think the mic went fully charged up or something. So I'll let it charge it up for next time. But anyway, anyone joining, we're outside range, bringing awareness about the animal industry.
Yeah, for the victims. As always.
Anyone got any questions, pop them in the comments.
Suddenly you're harassing them. Like when you think about what happened to the actual animal. Never do a leaflet. It's just about making kinder choices for the animals. So thinking about the victims, I don't know if you're vegan or you eat animals, but this is just we're trying to, yeah, so we're trying
about
to
the dairy industry as well.
basically trying to put to light what actually happens to these animals, because obviously no one goes to a slaughter, no one sees what happens to them.
I used to work at one.
Yeah, they just see their flesh on the plate that they eat. So obviously these are the victims who are intelligent, sentient, and we all have dogs, don't we, and cats,
Yeah.
we're exactly the same as these animals, but yet we think these animals are food. So it's really, a lot of people unfortunately will be really really put their barriers up when you do speak about it, or they don't want to talk about it, do
Yeah.
they? And then they have dogs, and there was another person, lady who she had bird flu, so obviously she feeds the birds in the garden, but eat chickens, and chickens are birds. So it's really like that disconnect that people have with these animals. Yeah, we're just trying to bring to awareness, but really appreciate you stopping as well and caring to stop. Yeah, it's just what we. Yeah, we're not like filming you. We're filming us just in case. We're not. Exactly, you have to be,
By the way,
you have to be safe as well.
we're not charging at all. I mean,
Yeah.
we went vegan straight
exactly.
away.
No.
We were gaslit by the industry. I used to work at Cranswick in Watton, and when my eyes got opened up to the corruption and the everything that went on there.
How many pigs do they put in gas chambers a day?
It's roughly 4,000 a day.
4,000 6-month-old pigs are in gas chambers, so they're
Yeah.
screaming from the burning from the inside. That's their stunning, and then they'll get hung up,
Yeah.
and they'll get cut in the throat when they're still conscious. Well, and these are incredibly intelligent animals. 6 months old, they can live for about 15 to 16 years.
Yeah, my granddad used to have a small.
Did he?
Yeah, so we've
My
been
uncle
to,
is as well.
yeah, we used to go to like the slaughterhouse with it and stuff. So
How did you feel about like building that trust up and then?
I was looking over
he was very talking about the farm. He didn't go to
Yeah.
and I think that led to me.
I'll be honest with you. I know there's some shit goes on, and I
Don't like to get
don't feel for it.
How do you, yeah, there's no good free range on the free range side. There's no such, basically for free range they have to have a box space and that's it, and then their class is free range, or they spend 2 weeks of their life outside and then use free range. Same with the animals when they're murdered, they won't, you know, there'll be no nice way to kill them. They won't want to die, they'll be petrified, they'll be scared. Same as probably the animals in the run, you know, they're not just going to say, yeah, it's fine to die, they'll be petrified. They fight for them, they don't want to die just like we would. And I think we should just see each other as different animals, not different like people completely, because we just share this world with these other animals. So we should obviously be kind to a lot of people get quite defensive because it's things that we can talk from a young age. But these animals are food and the other animals are companions. When they're all the same, they're no different.
I think the other bit is like the community that's needed as well. It's like a chance thing.
But the dairy industry is there, which is good. And this is like like a free high range, you know, RSPCA assured. And RSPCA assured will put on the labels of the things and like the waiter and stuff, the RSPCA assured that these pigs will bring them back. There's been investigation. RSPCA assured means nothing to the animals. They get paid off as well from the farmers to actually say RSPCA assured. So yeah, it's all a big propaganda really. Lies and yeah, just to get us to feel better about animals who actually paid for animals nice way. Did your uncle or your go into the slaughterhouse with the animals? So how did you do? Did he what did you do? Sit with them while they were having this rope? I don't understand.
So he would like be the one to take them into you could watch and they weren't very very calm about it. They were stunned.
They get stunned with big balls.
Yeah,
Is that
they
what you
were.
mean? Yeah.
No, they had water in them before, so they were stunned for the rest of the camp, and they would just be very calm. And then
They're likely to hang them up and cut their throat. Yeah. Do you think that if you were killed, murdered that way, you would be able to shake them?
yeah,
Well, it's just if someone said, oh, this is a humane way, would you be like, that's okay. These animals they don't want to be they're not 80% of people as well, aren't they? They're not qualified, not they don't even know how to use the substance. Have you watched Dominion? So Dominion is all about different slaughterhouses, basically like the absolute highest end of slaughterhouse, not just ones that are dead. Because these animals die, whether it's free range or not, they're still going, or organic, whatever that means, I don't know what that means, but they're still going to a slaughterhouse. They still don't want to die. We don't even have to eat animals. We get protein from plants, not animals. They get their protein from plants. So it's a double whammy when you're paying to eat animals as well. There's nothing different about eating a pig or a sheep compared to a dog. people with dogs. It's exactly the same thing. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, Pete, yeah, we do say, we actually ask the question, because suddenly get around, it's like, we just let this go to show how to train.
Yeah, we just need to get to know ourselves around to
It's like a trigger, isn't it? That they know that this is probably, this is what you know, these animals aren't born to eat them, they're born to be on the planet, not to eat them, just eat them, you know, exploited them, and thought, right, we'll kill these animals. We're not videoing you, we're videoing us. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Just here for the animals, we're not video like anyone else. I actually got it on record actually. So.
Don't get me wrong, I see it was good, but I think it will happen very soon. Right soon. And then we're all going to fuck with it. I mean, that's my I've pretty much given up now. I've been watching this for years. And all the things I said about 5 years ago, now literally happen. So I know I'm on the right track, I know they're doing it, but still, most people still don't know. We're going. We should in our own line. It's very right now. We can plan our own line. Literally, how are we going to stay alive in a few years? Because these people ain't going to stop. But like I said, we'll see if it happens or not. 2029, 2030. It says it in the agenda 2030. They wish to exonerate the production of lamb and beef in Britain, etc. So you shouldn't have to worry about this much longer anymore. If they achieve their goal, I would suggest if they write it down and it goes through Parliament, etc. It's a thing. As people say, it's bollocks, match it bollocks. Well, if they write it down and put it through Parliament, we'll see, won't we? But all the other things that up till now that I've said were now happening, and I'm like, all you've got to do is get this one document and go, oh look, it says it in there. It says a lot of other things, it's pretty scary. But I do feel it, so I've had all sorts of things, but I also think it's a very convincing situation. I believe that we were all built to eat meat for start as well, because every carnivore on this planet has an acid base in its gut. Well, we have an acid base, we have an acid base in stomach, which every single other carnivore has an acid base stomach.
Yeah, so do you think it's okay that these are murders?
Oh no, I think it's horrific in the way some of them are killed sometimes. And like I said, and I see them when I go past piggy fields all the time, and I look at them and I see them as piglets, and I see them get
But
big.
you're paying for it, aren't
And
you?
then I'm like, yeah, but we're paying for everything.
What do you mean we're paying for everything?
We're paying for everything. You're paying. Our taxes are paying to kill
You
people
don't
in
have to
Gaza.
pay for these to be
We're
killed.
paying. We pay our taxes paid for the rich.
You don't have to pay for these to be killed. So that's
but what do you
that's
think's
the
gonna happen if you get rid
reason.
of it?
So
That's
that's
what
your
I'm saying.
reason for eating animals, because we pay for everything.
I think you need to live.
Yeah, you
need to
do.
live, yeah.
You eat plants. You can survive without
You can
eating.
survive on plants.
You can
right?
survive without eating
So,
pigs and sheep and
You can
cows.
survive on plants, right? So what do you think's going to happen when they cover all the at the minute that they're putting all the solar farms all over farming land? Yeah?
What do you mean? What do you mean? So this man is just excusing why he eats animals, really? That's what you're doing, isn't it?
I can excuse anything like so. We should all have the right to do what we want to do, yeah?
What about them?
What I'm saying is,
What do you think, Matt?
what I'm saying is, right, if you want to get rid of animals, yeah?
We
You
don't want
want
to
to
get
do all
rid
these
of
things,
animals. We want to get
Yeah,
rid
but you won't
of
see
them being
pigs or sheep
murdered
without us,
and
yeah?
going in gas chambers in Norwich and having their
I'm not
heads
saying
cut
it.
off.
I'm not saying it happens in a good way. I'm not saying
Well,
it's
you
a
pay
good way.
for it though, don't
But I'll
you?
pay for it, and
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like I need to do that
you
to
are-
live a healthy life. It's
Right.
about me.
Okay. Do you believe
But
that he needs to eat
What
pigs
did I just say
and
to him?
cows?
What did I just say
I
to
don't
him?
know. You tell.
Right,
You're
if you were
getting
listening,
really defensive.
If you were listening, right, you ain't going to have to worry about it. Because the United Nations Agenda 2030 wishes to exonerate meat from our diet anyway. So in a few years'
Well,
time,
you'll be forced to
you won't-
basically eat.
you're going to be forced to eat
You're going
plants,
to,
yeah.
yeah. So you might as well just give it up
But the
now.
plants are not going to be grown in a healthy manner. They're
What's,
not going to be
how are these
grown.
grown in a healthy
It's
manner?
not going to be our local farmers
I'm
growing
just
the
asking,
plants, yeah?
what? How are these grown in a healthy manner?
Forget it. Imagine in 4 years' time.
How are these
you've got
grown
your-
in a healthy manner? What does that mean?
No, I'm talking about the plants, not the animals.
Right. Okay. So the plants are grown in a healthy manner.
Right?
What do you mean?
Once the animals are gone. If they get
Do you
rid of
know what
meat in
you
a few
mean?
years' time, yeah, I do know. I know what I mean. You're not
Well,
listening.
you're just justifying it, aren't you, basically?
No, forget the meat. Right, they get rid of meat. In a few years' time, you get your wish. The meat's
okay,
gone. Right? There's no,
okay.
we ain't eating pigs or sheep no more.
Well,
Yeah?
any
How do you
animals.
think? How do you
It's
think
just
everyone's going to survive? Yeah, with a plant-based diet controlled by the state and not by the farmers, because it ain't going to be the farmers controlling it.
How do you think we live?
Well, there's going to be no. The farmers not going to be controlled with anything.
So you're
The state
saying
are
there's
gonna
going to be no
control
plants?
your plants will be controlled
Huh?
entirely by the state.
Okay.
They'll be controlled entirely by the state. Because that's what they want. They want control of the whole food chain. So regardless, like I'm saying, you ain't got to worry about this because we won't be eating meat in a few years' time. It will
Well,
be
the
gone anyway.
victims at the moment need to worry. The
Yeah.
ones that are going to the slaughterhouses
Yeah, yeah.
and gas chambers tomorrow,
Yeah,
you eat
but
them.
it won't.
And
But
you
if we didn't eat
pay,
them, then they wouldn't be being
needs to
born
be
and being
put
killed
into-
anyway, because we won't
Yes,
have
don't-
no.
not
There'll be no
listen.
use for them anyway.
Okay.
We're not going to have piggies running around everywhere having fun and no one's eating them. They
Having
won't grow.
fun? Do you think they have fun at a farm?
Well, they have fun until they get
Do
dragged
they?
off.
Yeah, do you know about
They
factory
look like
farming?
they're enjoying themselves.
Well, yeah, have you ever been onto a farm?
I don't know.
I don't
enough
know,
about
Matt,
it.
if you want. I'm just finding this
All
like
I'm saying is-
delusional, really.
Unusual, yeah, because you're not
You're
listening.
delusional, aren't you?
I'm not delusional, no. You want to live in a world where the state give you some plants to live on, yeah? That's where we
What do you
live.
mean the state? What?
Because the state wants to control the food chain. What do you think? What do you
If,
think?
if
What do you think
everything
they're
you're
trying
doing is right, then you don't have to justify yourself to us, do you?
to? I just myself
That's
to
what
know.
he's
I
like
just
you're
wanted a
doing.
conversation with you about
Have a
it.
conversation with him then, because I'm not into all these
Well, there you go
excuses.
then.
These are the victims.
There you go, but you don't
You're
want to
not
talk
the
about it.
victim, these are.
No, we'll be the victims. We'll
These are
be the victims in a few
right
years'
now.
time, mate,
These
as
are the
well.
victims.
They are victims.
That's
I'm
why
not
we're
arguing.
here.
I'm not arguing with you about that. I'm trying to tell you that in a few years' time, when we only got plants to live on, and they're not fucking grown by the farmers in local areas, then we're going to be even more stitched up, aren't we? We're going to have plants
So
fed
that's
to
an
us.
excuse for you to
but-
eat animals now.
I'm not making no excuse for eating animals at all. I said I eat animals. I'm not
What's your
denying
reason for
that.
saying all this? Like, what are you...
What I'm saying is it doesn't matter. You're going to get rid of the animals. You're going to have not enough food for everyone anyway, and then we're all going to be forced to eat whatever we're given. You're going to have no choice anymore. And then you'll be like, well, I didn't really want this either, because now I'm eating plants that are unhealthy and shit for me as well, because we've given it all away.
Cow flesh
What we
is
need to do,
unhealthy?
what we need to do before we do any of this,
I've been vegan for nearly 3
we need to
years.
try and take control of
It's
the
just
farmers
excuses,
first.
that's all, because he eats animals, that's all. That's just, you're making excuses to,
No, I'm
you're
just-
justifying how to eat
I'm
these.
justifying that if we continue the way we continue without having debate, which you don't want to have, because you just want to argue with me, that we'll all be fucking dead as well. And then at that point, what's it fucking matter? If you're dead, it doesn't matter. None of it matters.
I know.
But do you understand that, like, sort of, these people control everything? They control your medicine, health. The World Health Organisation, Pandemic Treaty, is going to literally force you to take medicine, whether you want it or not. But that's true. It seems to be no big deal. That to me is a far bigger deal than this. Because if they do that, we're all in a whole lot of trouble anyway. But I'm trying to say, right, but unfortunately we can't get past that barrier. It's a much bigger picture than one thing or another thing. You know? Everyone's doing their own little bit. But we're all ignoring things that to me are far greater. And all, by the way, all of our taxes pay for all of this.
Let me just record these, because they're... Do you want to tell us?
But just here.
I thought they might have wanted a conversation, that's all. Then I could record them, but they didn't.
Right, I've got
What the hell?
following up.
Believe that guy. It's not about control. I can't believe that guy just said he's speaking from a... He didn't even know what he's talking about. He's not very intelligent.
No, it was just saying about the
He's justifying this. He's trying to justify the murder of baby animals and eating them.
this is the that
Sorry.
that last bloke is
I've got the whole
type of
video,
people
so-
we're dealing with in Norwich, which this is why when I emailed you, it say Mel Steve, you need to come to Norwich to convince people. This is exactly what we're dealing with in Norwich. It's literally an uphill battle.
A lot of them are animal abusers anyway, aren't they? A lot of them are
Yeah.
farmers, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he was just... I was trying to ask questions about him trying to, you know, make sense of what he was saying, but he
It was
just
also
weren't.
saying about the NATO treaty 30, like 2030. It's just like, well, I'm not bothered about 2030. I'm bothered about here and now for animal rights.
Yeah. What about the animals that go to slaughterhouse tomorrow?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, well, anyone
I'm
got
so
any
glad.
questions? Please put them in the comments.
I'm so glad you got that as well, because like you said, that's what we're dealing with when we get called the bad guys. But actually, anyone would be angry when they're
That
with.
chip guy. Hi chip. Hi chip guy.
Vegan marshmallow.
Cool.
Yeah, that was just. I was trying to like. I don't think he's a bad person. I think he. But what he was doing, I was like, what?
He was just gaslighting himself.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he was gaslighting himself, he then believed the shit he was saying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. He was just justifying killing these innocent babies.
Yeah, you getting the feeling that it could rain at some point.
Yeah.
6 people.
That's
Vegan
good.
marshmallow. Let's see. He doesn't understand what he was trying to justify. Exactly. He was trying to. He was believing his gaslit, and because he gaslit himself, he was then trying to justify why he believed what he believed. But it's like he was banging on about like the NATO 2030. It's like I don't care about that. I care about here and now, animal rights.
It is really true though, isn't it? Like the general public don't know what we know yet, and that's so true. And I guess you do have to be gentle with people, but on the other hand, when you know these animals are being slaughterhoused for them, it's really hard to kind of think of them as good people. But like you said, they don't know all the time. Yeah.
General public don't know what we know yet.
Yeah. True. But when they do, then
Trouble is, some do, but then the barriers still come up.
yeah.
So it's yeah.
But not these animals. But not these animals.
You didn't come out to have an argument, darling. Thank you. Honestly. Yeah, I know, darling. I understand your point of view. I understand what you're saying. You didn't come out to have an argument about animals. That's your point of view.
Okay, so what's your point of view?
No, that isn't what I'm saying. That isn't what I'm saying. You're passionate about what you're talking about. We aren't as passionate, but we don't want an argument about it.
So do you care about these other animals? Yeah.
Yes, but it won't stop me and me.
Well, it's flesh, isn't it? It's flesh of the babies, together with babies when they're born. So you're paying for these babies to be in slaughterhouse. It would be good if you could come to the slaughterhouse as well. You could say, yes, you know, this is also what's happening, but these are the reason why these animals are slaughterhouse is both you, isn't it, basically? That's what they're paying. This is what these people are paying for. So they said they care about animals, but not certain animals. So it's really, really hypocritical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I give you a link that just where they can find a choice for the animals?
Appreciate the chat, mate. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's delusional, basically. And hopefully he will actually think about that now, what he said and how he's acting. What do you think of what we're doing here today?
Right, hi Jason. We are at the outside the range in Norwich, in Norfolk, just bringing awareness about the animal industry.
How would you feel if you were the victim? Would you want to stop eating animals if you were the victim?
But I do understand your argument, but I wouldn't argue with the people that are actually going to stop it.
Well, you're paying for this, aren't you? Do you feel guilty at all about what you pay for? Do you do that if you were the victim, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, that's always the case. Because people don't think about others, it's just about greed. And their immediate families, isn't it? That they care about, and then they get their back up. Like he couldn't even have a conversation about. He said, "I understand both arguments."
Let's just drop down.
Well, I just talked to you anyway, but he said, "I both arguments." What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean? An argument? What, for being cruel? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Bunch of millions. Have we even had like one person who actually gives a shit yet? That man, because he was trying to justify it, he obviously cared a bit, didn't he? Because he
Yeah, a
wouldn't
little bit. Then he
just
was,
waste
he
like,
was just gaslighting
yeah,
himself. There's,
yeah.
if anyone's got any questions, stick them in the comments. You like the shirt? Yeah.
Yeah, it's well funky.
It's vegan.
Obviously, not made of any animal or any animal cruelty involved. Yeah. What's there?
That
It's all.
that mic I'll have to charge up or something.
What?
I just thought you just stuck in the bottom of this and just use it and just use the battery. But yeah, vegan
I've
marshmallow.
got a charger in my car, and my car's literally there.
Jason, yeah, where are we? We're at outside range in Norwich.
Longwater Retail Park, if you want to come and beat us up. No, I don't like to say the exact location because you just never know what weirdos are about, especially people that try and justify doing this to these animals.
I don't know. I'd probably take baseball bat for the
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah, true, yeah. Definitely. And it's good as well, because when people see these, they think, oh, it's something like really important, you know, they're
is.
in news, or, well, it isn't, but you know what I mean, they're like, we're on the news, and I'm saying, and everyone's like, don't want you to record me, it's like, we're here to record. Can I give you a leaflet just about making kind of choices towards the animals? Do you look at that?
I care about animals. Still eat animals. They're carnivores. Like the word goes. It's like
Anyone got any questions? Stick them in the comments.
It's about compassion or that's what you're doing every time you taste this. He said we're carnivores. Sorry,
No, we're not.
Matt, are we carnivores?
No. We were literally
Is that
born,
just an excuse?
We were literally born vegan. We were literally born vegan, but then society has brainwashed us to eat meat.
Eat certain animals, victimise these animals. It's disgusting. He said you won't convince me as if it's us that need to convince him, not the fact he could just have compassion and don't want to pay for animals to be murdered.
Basically.
It's like common sense, isn't it, to have compassion for others. Just think about themselves all the time, don't they? People realise how selfish people are, but let's try and have some better conversations. He said you won't change me, he said we're natural carnivores.
Oh, what I might do is I might do a poll.
Yeah. Are we carnivores?
Start poll.
I'm glad I
start
just work in
Q&A.
one house so I don't get beaten up.
Start poll. Ask community. Yeah. Born.
Like making kind of choices for the animals. So we're here for the victims of people that eat them.
Yes, lovely. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thanks for stopping. See, some people
Oh,
like
just
that,
put-
even if they're not like bothered, at least they're polite.
I just put the pole up.
Yeah. The pill's up about, are we carnivores?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we are carnivores, then
I already know the answer because we're all born vegan.
So-
but it's then society has brainwashed us to eat meat.
so we've picked like certain animals out to say let's murder them, let's exploit them, and eat their bodies, basically. But and it could have been a cat, it could have been a dog, but it happened to be pigs, cows, and sheep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them, obviously.
Turkeys, chickens,
Yeah, chickens, exactly.
geese,
Geese, duck,
ducks.
yeah.
Yeah.
all that flesh. Exactly, they think they are
We're
though.
not. Look at our teeth.
To tear
They are
raw.
not designed to tear into raw meat. Correct.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, well, that's because obviously Nikki L has got a brain cell.
yeah.
A lot of
Well-
these people haven't.
All of us are basically born vegan. It's just society has brainwashed us to consume meat.
And to disconnect, isn't it, from these
Yeah.
poor babies.
I'm not judging anyone, as I used to eat meat until 3 years ago. So, well, nearly 3 years, about 2 years, 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you witness?
Can I give you a leaflet just like making kind of choices for the animals?
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping. Do appreciate it. Not everyone does. Some people, see, if people are polite, that's good enough for us. We're not going to start. It's just when people make excuses and mock the animals.
Did I witness a carnivore going into the range? No, I haven't seen a T-Rex yet. But a lot of people seem to think they are.
And it's always
Be
like as
kind,
if
be
they live in the
vegan,
jungle.
Yes, vegan marshmallow.
What? Be kind, be vegan.
Yeah. Vegan marshmallow. That's awesome.
That man took a leaflet, bless him. He was nice, so I'm not going to like pester him, but he actually seemed like they're, you know, it's just being polite. That's fine, isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
when people make excuses or mock the animals, then it just gets your back up.
But then what gets them more angry is if you stay calm.
Yeah, I am going to from now on.
But
It's like a man.
it kind of hurts us more
Yeah.
to try and stay
Yeah.
calm because it's got proper passion for the animal. But we then stay calm, it gets them more angry.
Yeah. Yes. But we're obviously allowed to ask questions though. Like the questions they don't answer, and that's what I don't want just answer. Like if you know full well that what you're doing is okay, then tell me why.
But then that's why they get riled up, because they know they're wrong. But yeah. 4 votes. Cool.
Right. They don't realise farm animals aren't. Just about being kind to animals.
I used to be vegan.
Used to be.
Would it be different if you were the victim?
Well, I mean, I've done all that. I've posted on Facebook. I've got to the pictures.
And then you
where they're-
started eating them again. Really impressive. That's a
I
shame.
mean, if you want, you could start harassing people and then that would be illegal. But we'll be peaceful and nice to people and
Well,
not
we
be
showed
shocking.
footage of what happens to the animals.
You're supposed to be up here.
harassing them.
Yeah, but if you're calling people oppressive, that's
What other
the
word is it then? What other word is it? What is literally doing to the animals? So what else are you doing to the animals? Are you not the oppressor? You're saying for this, yeah.
That's about human beings.
Hundred vegan.
We're human beings. We can't oppress an animal.
We are animals. We are animals.
So we're not humans.
Yeah, we've been animals. We are animals. These are animals, yeah. So I don't know what you're trying to justify.
We're just throwing it as an insult.
Of course it is, yeah, I'm not
You're
surprised.
actually saying that you're insulting and doing it.
So this is what people do, yeah, and then they'll say that they're the victim when we're talking about this. We show footage of what happens to the animals, and they say we're harassing.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this lady says she just doesn't give a shit.
So now you're swearing. And I've got
Let's see,
two
let's
kids
see.
here.
So the victim again, yeah.
I've got two kids here and you're saying the F word. The S word. I've got
What
two
S
young
word did I
ones
say?
here.
Doesn't give a shit. You
Why
just
are
said
you
it.
swearing in front of me?
Okay.
Right, hold on.
So
Let's
people
get
are
the kids out of here
saying
when
here,
she's swearing in front of my little
people are
kids,
saying here,
3-year-old
this lady is bringing up her children to be unkind to animals, and she just says she doesn't give a shit. Yeah, exactly. And then she said that they can't be oppressors because oppressors are humans, but she is a human being. And we are animals too, but I don't know if people realise that.
Yeah.
And she says she stopped giving a shit. Imagine how your victim feel.
Ex-vegan. Oh no, an ex-vegan. Yes, Josie.
Really support because you feel when you're out here doing this, you feel like like you're on your own. You feel like everyone is against you. So when we actually have people in this group, and like with Mel and Steve as well, saying, you know what, we agree with you and we're fighting with you the same, that makes it feel like you're not on your own. But it can feel like you're on your own, can't it? Because everyone going past is just like they eat animals. Just makes you realise how many people do this to these animals, and it's just shit. But yeah, but she said she just stopped giving a shit, and then she blamed me for swearing in front of her child, but she did anyway.
Yeah, she was the first one that said that.
She stopped giving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I give you a leaf? No, just to make life easier for the animals. I like your jeans. See that, you know, they don't have to be like really bothered, but if they take it, like that's at least, I don't know.
Yeah.
And they look at them as well. People do when they're walking. I mean, that's not going to hurt them to take one, is it? So are we born? Does that come out? Have we got an answer? I'll just put, I haven't done any more. I'm going to stop trying to look so angry. because-
100% say no.
What?
100% say no.
Oh, there you go.
Are we born carnivore? No. 100%. Right.
They said, someone said they don't realise farmed animals are also domesticated. Exactly.
Yeah.
And they think, then they say, don't they, I like domesticated animals or dogs and cats, not knowing that these, you know, these are domesticated. No, 100% yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm just going to do another one. Suck hole.
Friend, I'll go to the car, then I'll come over there.
feels like everyone's against you, but we have to remember why we do it, so that's it. That's all that matters. You know what, I need a power bank.
What am I putting in the pole? I don't know what I'm doing on the question on the pole.
Pardon?
Don't know what to put on the question on the pole.
Are you a pro-vegan? Does outreach get you really freaking angry that we got to be here? Excuse me. Can I give you a link just about the Yeah. I really need to charge my phone, but I'll do it in a bit.
Right, the pole's on.
They've ever seen the animals. We do ask them that, don't we? If they've seen them be slaughtered. This girl said that her uncle or something used to go with them to be slaughtered, but yet when they're on the kill floor they go, so no, they don't see them be slaughtered. And they said that it's calm when they get electrocuted with these massive forceps, apparently. That's obviously what she meant. She was like, no, they're stunned in water.
Yeah, 100% on the last one.
Yeah.
I'm curious the percentage of people you come across if they have ever seen these animals be brutally slaughtered. Well, I think half of them probably have, and they just gaslight themselves to not want to see the footage, and then when the footage, like undercover footage happens and it's released on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, the barriers then come up and it's like, oh no, I can't see that, can't see that. And it's just like, well, unless you've actually done vigils or worked in a slaughterhouse, I'm not proud, but I have actually worked at Cranswick Watton, and it's 3 years old, we'll never get back. I do suffer from PTSD.
We're not like bringing here for the animals, but you still don't take time to resist the animals. Thank you for stopping.
So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do you only, okay, I was assuming they would guess. Yeah, they do, don't they, as well, yeah. That man was horrendously. I think when people feel uncomfortable about these images, I think that says something about them, doesn't it?
It's the reason why Nikki, they gaslight themselves is because we were born vegan, and society has brainwashed all of us into eating meat, and therefore that's what we've ever known until we've seen the truth, and then we've made the change. Respect your honesty, sending support from Nevada, USA.
That's amazing.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Nikki.
It's amazing. Done that. It's really good.
I'm vegan and hardcore animal rights activist, and I come across to many of these.
Yeah, it gets really frustrating.
Yes, yes.
People make excuses.
Some days are better than others. Like before a vigil, I'll probably go two nights without sleeping at all. But most other nights, I'm lucky if I get that 2 hours sleep. I've got medication for it, but
yeah,
nothing really seems to like work. It's all thanks to Cranswick Watton. They really screwed my head up. Having previous gone to there, I suffer from depression anyway. It's just Cranswick gave me PTSD. It's just like, I'm not gonna lie, I nearly took my life twice. When I was at Cranswick.
and you wouldn't know that, so you telling people will make people think, well, I've done that too, and that'll help other people, because that's how a lot of us, that's when you talk about it, it helps other people realise.
I then found going vegan is the biggest support network, and as vegans, we support each other.
Yeah, whoever they are, they'll always support, won't they? Regardless of the activist, they'll always be really supportive and really kind.
3 votes so far.
I think I'm going to change up the series.
I've really got a feeling that's going to rain, you know.
Probably. Hopefully we'll, yeah, we've got to be careful of our phones.
Yeah.
But we're only allowed here for, what's the time now?
I think this has been going
I've
an
literally
hour and
got
3.
it on.
15:25.
Is that already? It's closed at 4.
Yeah.
We always do.
Right. Vegan marshmallow. What the hell's that?
I think maybe I'm
Oh, lovely.
in, because there
Yeah,
seems
cool.
people just keep going past. But
Yeah. Right, for anyone that's not sure, we're outside the range in Norwich. We've had some confrontation, shall we say, and we've had some half decent conversations. Anyone's got any questions, stick them in the comments. Any interest in the leaflet? No?
really, we just won't make the kind of choices for the animals. No? Do you need animals? Pay for these animals to be killed? Pay for these animals? Yeah, do you pay for it? Well, they should know, shouldn't they?
Some people have
Oh, what's good with that now? I would have wanted, I would have always people are children get so upset. Don't they? They get really irritated.
I've been vegan for about 2 years, 6 months, Jason. I didn't know. I saw Joe Carbstrong, absolutely awesome activist. I saw his documentary on Pigment. It opened my eyes to what was going on at Cranswick.
Says that.
Anyone got any questions? Stick them in the comments, and I'll answer them the best way I can.
Go, Matt. Go, Matt. Go, Matt. I'll probably go through my video on soon.
It's going to rain, isn't it? I'm
I reckon so. As soon as it flows, that
I'm going to have to hide under the
That does close
under
at
the
4.
roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really interesting story. Yes, I do.
I never know if it's Mel or Steve. Do you know what I mean, though? I don't know what one.
Mel-
I was
Mel-
probably
yeah,
Mel.
yeah,
Just yeah, these ones are good ones. But no, yeah. So you literally watched an investigation. What was that, pignorant?
Yeah.
Oh my God, is this place quite nearly
And
3 years old?
I literally so many vegan on the spot.
Yeah, Tash Peterson
It
did.
took me 6 months to turn mum vegan
Yeah.
because mum had quite a few complications like diabetes and stuff.
That's what you could tell other people, like your mum
But,
still done
yeah.
it, and these people make them excuses.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it literally took me 6 months to get mum vegan, and then after that, saw the light, never looked back.
come out of the matrix.
Well, it's the matrix, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It is literally. And we're like crazy, you know what? But it's actually nice to know that people do think the same as us. We have got a big community, and we're just in this together. And yeah, it does feel really. You get really defeated a lot of the time, don't you? Because you just think, oh my God, it's just awful. But
I've got so many little parts going. Right, shall we see the poll?
yeah, 4 votes.
I think that's all we had last time.
100% no. Yes, 100%. Oh, that's fine. We're not on our own.
Cool,
I do nearly get in fights, and I need to calm down.
cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone's got any questions about what kind of experience working at Cranswick, then stick them in the comments, and I'll.
Well, a lot of people
answer
don't
'em.
believe in gas chambers. They think we make it up. So that's why activists have to go into these places to prove it, and then they still don't believe it. Yeah.
But it's because people think that slaughterhouses are just Disneyland.
Oh my! Could you,
You
I see if they'd like to go in one.
Happened once before.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. It's going to rain, I think. So
I'll give
It
you-
is.
we've got to
It's
get
going
rid of
to
these
chuck
phones.
it
Yeah, it
down.
is.
I'll give
She
you
has
one
got
about
one,
the
so it
dairy
might be.
industry as
We
well.
don't want. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
It is raining a bit. It don't matter. We've got our phones in. I think we've got to go to school anyway.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking what we could
What,
possibly do.
what is time?
Susie, can I give you a leaflet about making decisions?
What decision for the animals?
Private decisions, so
Oh.
like it's not equal to like things that have been killed. That would be and like, but these are all the animals we eat are babies as well, and the dairy cows are only 5 years old, and the hen is like 20 years old. So we're just here for the victims, yeah, and all the animals that are being slaughterhouses tomorrow on shelves.
Okay, thank you.
It's a nice good leaflet as well. It's cute. They're cute. They're cute animals, beautiful. Look. Look at this little sheep. Beautiful. What would you think? Tremorin.
Half free.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have a little bit more back again after dinner.
Sorry?
I got 2%.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar.
56. Got 56 on that.
Yeah, I got 2%. It don't matter though. I have took a few videos, and you've had this anyway, which is really good. So that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought the data would have been rinsed. It's only
Yeah,
like,
it's still going.
but it's still going. It's good in front.
I think I'll probably do a few videos, but that's fine if you're on there. I'll just charge it after.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't make it there.
Yeah.
We'll be on Friday.
Yeah, because I haven't really got any batteries, so. Some people laugh as well, like they'll mock the animals, but actually that's probably their guilty conscience.
Well, I guarantee it, half of them will probably laugh at that. But when they get home, at some point, could be night time, they'll end up crying.
They cry.
Yeah.
That man should. He was absolutely delusional. Or I am, I don't know.
No.
It's just like, I can't believe it sometimes. I mean, we just come to places, don't we? We just go to these
Right.
random places.
Has anyone got any questions about slaughterhouses or anything? Just stick them in the comments.
If these people eating these baby animals while I had to go to slaughterhouses, they would bitch, they would moan, they would cry like little
I
babies.
guarantee you they'll drop to the floor and cry.
And these big men that mock these animals wouldn't even last 2 seconds. Imagine what they go through, and that's the thing of it. That's what is
Yeah.
so
They literally
disgusting.
would go vegan straight away.
Well,
But
would they?
I'm not liking these grey clouds, you know. I'm really not liking
They are waterfall these posters, but I'm thinking about your phone, yeah. But
Yeah.
hopefully we can. If we get like 13 people in live, I think YouTube puts on short feeds.
If we get
I've got to do something controversial then.
14 people in YouTube, that's in the shorts. Cool. Need to entice more people in then.
We'll get 13.
Should we do one more poll?
Yeah?
Um,
Do what you want. A pool, yeah.
we
Are their families? Our cars are next to each other, aren't they? That's good.
Yeah.
Do you feel like an alien? I guess we've said that. I don't even know.
I don't know what to put. I've been too
Do
good ones.
people get the same reaction as us when it comes to eating animals?
You need a pound for the big one.
Oh, alright. You got to stay sitting.
You can tell people feel uncomfortable as well when they see these signs, can't you? People are very much like, they just ignore and carry. Also, people think that you can be big by being a carnivore, which actually, the amount of people I see look like they're just overweight. Excuse me, can I give you a leaflet? So this is about not eating animals.
Oh, I'm the vegetarian.
Do you know about the dairy industry?
A little bit. I already don't. I don't know.
No, that's great. You do, but the dairy industry is also with the we
For-
don't eat any animal products.
I'll give you that. Dairy industry.
We do it for the animals, so,
Oh,
we,
right, I
so we
see.
don't inflict victims to our choices. Yeah, but no, that's really good that you do. What do you think about like some people eat what made you go vegetarian?
Well, it's a bit complicated, but I never liked cheese. I just got on the first
Oh, I thought, yeah. Oh,
But
that's
if-
great though.
with-
Yeah. She
with-
said that she felt that she was a bit forced to eat meat, like the brainwash.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No, you are.
Yeah,
Even if
yeah.
culturally.
exactly. Yeah.
But then
Thank
if
you.
you're not eating the meat, but still having the byproducts, they're still getting
I get,
sent. If you know what I mean.
I get heavily iron deficient in my period, so I have to eat certain things sometimes.
Right.
Also,
You eat animals.
No,
Oh.
like certain dairy things help me a little bit.
But
Yeah.
you know why these cows produce milk
yeah,
for their babies, so we don't
Yeah.
we have nothing to do with that, so that's not helping you, that's totally no difference.
but it's
Eggs. So you think that we're built like we actually need to eat another
no,
species
that's why I
eggs?
said I'm heavily iron deficient in
Yeah,
my
yeah,
period,
so
and
you're-
supplements don't help me.
Yeah. So you think that we actually have to eat eggs then to keep?
No,
Right,
at all.
okay.
No,
I thought that was what you were saying.
No.
Yeah, okay, so you're low in iron. Yeah, I am too, and I just take it. I would never ever eat animal
I
products.
took vitamins for 4 years and they just weren't helping me. They would help me for like a couple of weeks and then they would stop.
Do you know, you probably know
I don't
about
think
the
I
egg
observed
industry,
them
like
very well.
what you
I do try to get as
no such thing as that.
I know.
Have you been on these farms of free range?
no,
No.
I know that I can't and I try not to eat it when I can, but it's like
But you still pay. We don't. Do you think you need for the iron? Do you need eggs? What would you do if you needed that? Would you eat eggs?
Well,
What would you do?
the only supplement I take is B12.
Yeah.
This
This lady was saying she
But yeah.
struggles.
as well, but that's just for me. I don't
Yeah.
recommend anybody eating eggs if they can, but you know,
Yeah.
No
But if
way.
it's
if I had a way
Dunno.
to have, for example, my own chickens one day, I mean, it's up for ethical debate if you're fine with that or not, but if this is something that helps me and I'm not obviously kids anyway.
So you'd rather, so you're kind of putting yourself sort of above them animals, no? You said if it helps me, then I'll
No,
try the
I
egg.
mean, it's if I can't get iron supplements from helping them.
So you think that so if you don't have like you don't have enough iron, then because you feel that the eggs are meant for us to have, if you take them, you think, okay, yeah. Because obviously we don't need to eat. No, exactly. They're meant for the animals.
No, of
Exactly.
course they
Yeah.
are,
Exactly.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that anything is, we're entitled to anything at all.
Good. Good. Yeah. But no, with a lot of people will take animals like chickens or hens when they
Yeah, it's true,
lay
Jason.
and they will then take their eggs, so they're technically just taking
There's so many different vegan options.
So it's very like free roll,
Yeah.
yeah.
There is some ethical
And egg
thing.
band as well. They get egg band in the egg industry, so that means they get eggs stuck and they can die from it. They get highly stressed. Eggs are meant to be maybe I think like 6 a year or something, and they produce like over 40 like every
Yeah,
week or something.
12,
Absolutely horrendous.
12 a year,
Yeah,
and
12
they've
a year.
been genetically modified to do 300.
Maybe it's a good thing to watch it, and then it might make you think. Actually, I'm going to
I've
try
seen
every
some
single route
things.
I can
I've
to
seen
not do
some
this.
things, but I get I'm hypersensitive. I get panic attacks.
Um,
so I won't.
The other one I will
then
say,
if you don't pay for it, you wouldn't have to watch it. But it's, you should watch it to know, what's happening to these animals. Like,
have you got an email?
Yeah.
If you go on and look at Challenge 22, completely free to sign up. Just need to stick your email in, and for 22 days they will literally give you 22 days of mentoring on because you can.
Is that on here?
I think I've got cards
I
on.
mean, it could,
Yeah.
thanks for like
Yeah.
your time. We could, then
Yeah.
I guess it could just be worth that, something like you said,
Yeah,
a challenge.
so I mean they'll basically like through emails and stuff
Yeah.
like that. They'll help you along. So if you just say I've got X, Y, and Z, like
so many people have,
yeah.
haven't they? Like struggling.
and
out.
Did you
they'll
say it's
basically
on here,
No, it's you can just type it in on the internet, can't you?
yeah, I think so.
Challenge
Yeah,
20. Have you got
Uh,
any details for that?
no,
Challenge 22.
I did have a little
I
card.
remember that. It's not
Yeah, you remember. Thank you.
I did have
Yeah.
a little card
Yeah, I have.
with a free card, but yeah.
So yeah.
So
I should probably go because they are closing shops today.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and
Thank
great
you.
for what you're doing as well. But obviously, just try and not pay for any of the exploitation.
Yeah, because otherwise you're giving them money.
Exactly, and also with the hens, when you're paying for these eggs, these hens are going to slaughterhouse that gas and it's awful, isn't it? But it's just about being at peace with yourself, isn't it? And not paying for the animals to be hurt, and that does
Yeah.
make you feel like so glad that like you're not, paying
Yeah.
for it. But yeah, so it's lovely to have people that care as well.
but hopefully, yeah. If you go
Yeah.
on,
Yeah, but
there's
it's-
Facebook as well, Challenge 22, and that'll
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
hopefully
What was your
hopefully
name?
get help.
Sarah, are
I'm
you
Beth.
filming all
No,
of
I'm not
that?
filming you. No,
No,
I'm
we're-
Beth.
we're
No, I just
filming
turned it
us.
off. Yeah, he's filming
But-
him and I'm filming. No,
yeah.
I didn't. I literally just looked on my Instagram. No, but I'm Beth, and so yeah, lovely to meet you.
Likewise.
Bye.
All right,
Have a nice
Bye.
day.
and you.
I actually wasn't. I was just going on here and didn't realise she did that. Yeah. So great.
Right, let's look at the poll. How easy do people find turning vegan? Easy. Right.
It's about being kind to animals.
Fair play, I agree with that.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Silly. Yeah. So you can't like them that
But
much.
I
Pay
do believe, but I
for
think you should be, if you don't treat animals like
paying for some gas chambers. These don't gas chambers. They don't get put in gas chambers. Obviously, we're just trying to say to people, do they love animals? And if they do they eat them?
It's true. I'll be more kind to animals than I do to people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because people are not very nice.
No, exactly.
No.
We've just designed this thing to kill these animals through their
Just
flesh.
cut the edge the other day, and there's a pigeon resting on legs in there.
Yeah.
Anybody else pigeon, and then you can't be like not legal, obviously, so I got stopped work and left off to the post. Babies are even on some pigeon.
Well,
Still,
yeah.
it's still like a life.
Still a sentient being, isn't
I
it?
know, but I tell you, if I care more for animals than I do for people, it's not the fact that I but because people are not very nice, and they're, people, animals just do what they do, eat.
Exactly. They don't cause any harm, do they? Like us. Thank you.
It's
He seemed
nice.
nice, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And even though he probably weren't vegan, he'll think about this now. And he said about pigeons and stuff, because yeah, they're just sentient beings like everyone else, aren't they?
Yeah. What were you
I think a lot of
feeling?
people wouldn't hurt an animal themselves, but unfortunately they pay because they don't see it and they don't think about it, and that's like human nature. If we
You're
did.
feeling caught too.
Yeah. What do you say?
Caught too.
Yeah, well, that will go, but I don't want that off.
Was that thunder there?
I think it'd be good to like making sure that people see animals. Where did you work?
place at mine,
Oh, was it the chicken slaughterhouse or the
sheep and cow.
pig? So HG Lake?
I lasted about 2 months.
Yeah.
Awful.
Got
I was supervisor on that. I used to
Was
work
it
at Wharton.
Cranswick?
yeah. GH Lambert. Is it?
I think that might have been shut now.
H
actually.
H
HG
Yeah.
Lake.
No, it's
No?
H8 Lambert or something like that. It was.
Maybe, yeah,
So
and
they
like-
probably shut down.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they would have done, but yeah. So you know that, yeah. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people don't believe us, and you know, you can hear them screaming like they go in gas chambers. They eat about 4,000 a day at Cranswick, and then
Yeah.
they've got the chicken one at Eye, haven't they, in Cranswick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on your side. The trouble is, I still like my meat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It did put me off for a while.
Yeah.
Had you thought about transitioning into vegan?
I eat a lot of vegan food, but I still eat.
Because you can still get your protein from your timber,
Plants.
Yeah.
tofu, and
Yeah,
seitan.
I still eat that, but I'm afraid I still eat meat. I can't deny
Yeah.
that. But
Is it the taste of like the meat? Or what's making you sort of still pay towards these industries?
to be honest, I don't know. It's just a fact of
Yeah.
I just do. You know,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
it's very
Exactly.
hard not to. If I could eat healthy, I would be,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
very expensive.
Well, the
It can
cheapest
be
things
cheaper.
are the
It can be
smoky
cheaper
ones.
if you have your fruits, your legumes.
the thing
and
I
your-
would like to do is what the class is the Mediterranean diet. There's still meat in it, but not
Right.
as much. Because some of it is vegan and some of it's vegetarian.
I guess how would you feel if you were the victim? Would you want people to go vegan?
I'm not being funny, but if it happened to me, I'd be dead, so I wouldn't know.
No, but just obviously what they go through with the farming as well,
I
their
mean-
whole life.
I get what you're saying. The
It's just
farmers aren't as
compassion.
bad. The farmers aren't as bad as what they are when they get to the actual abattoirs. 'Cause
I
that's
don't
where
know,
there's a
I've-
lot of screaming.
I don't know. I've seen
I think the
a
farmers
lot
are
of.
scumbags. My uncle's a beef and they're scumbags.
I've
I
seen a
think.
lot of things happen on
Yeah,
doing like
we
undercover
have.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
It's
but
at farms.
it's worse at the abattoirs, I think, because after what I see at the abattoirs,
Doesn't justify it though, does
No.
it?
No. But
Of course,
I watched one person and they said stressed meat isn't good to eat, and that's what a lot
no,
of that
because
is.
it's a different enzyme that
Yeah.
courses
All
through the
that
body.
terror,
isn't it?
all that fear, all that pain you're putting into your body,
Yeah.
all that murder.
But they said if you can get an animal that's calm and you kill it,
How could you be? How
But
could you be
there's-
calm?
I've-
How could they be calm when you're trying to kill them?
I've never known an animal be calm and
how would you like to be
willingly go
killed?
in.
how would I like to be killed?
Calmly. So we know
Just
we.
just not knowing about it. in
We
your sleep, I
shouldn't, we
suppose.
shouldn't think that we're any different to these. We're all animals,
Yeah.
but we think we're superior. So we murder these animals for us to eat their flesh, and they end up on the shelf. But they're individuals. They're all worthy. You know, obviously, activists liberate animals all the time. The farms are horrendous. The factory farms are horrendous. These animals are incredibly intelligent, as you know, and they feel just like us. And that's what we're trying to. But we're not. We shouldn't have dominion over different animals. It's just not. It's not kind or
No,
compassionate.
I'm not disagreeing with
Yeah.
you. I'm
But
definitely
yeah,
not
I
disagreeing.
think I is still there though. They take like so many chickens, don't they, as well? Yeah, I think there's like a million
Yeah,
chickens a
they
week.
didn't they build, while I was there, they were building
And
to run, and they built the windmills
yeah,
to keep running it,
yeah.
to save on electricity. They
Cranswick are
built
huge,
that when
aren't
I
they?
was there, and I'm going back 13 years ago.
Oh god. So when you were like in the slaughterhouse, what did you like hear and see?
Well, I see the gas chamber.
How do you think they feel when they're like? Do you
But
think they know when they're?
to me, I felt like when you hear them,
Yeah,
I felt that's what the Jews must have felt like
Sticks with
when
you.
the
Yeah.
Germans
Yeah.
actually killed
I'm so
them.
glad you said
Yeah.
that because that's true. Yeah,
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't let them know I was going to leave, because it gave me an opportunity to get back into the country, because I lived in Ireland.
yeah.
And I got a job with them. It gave me a job, an opportunity to get here,
Yeah.
and I got out
Yeah.
of that as soon as I could. And it took me just over 2 months.
Yeah.
It's not long at all. Yeah, it's small. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
They're so
the worst
intelligent.
story I heard was a woman, and this is what they was telling me, she had a cow, and it was a pet cow, and she couldn't keep it anymore because she had to move out of her house and all that, so she was selling it. She took her cow to the market,
Yeah,
hoping that
yeah.
someone would just take it. That cow ended up at that abattoir. And the bloke said that cow was so docile compared to all the other cows, and ended up on the table somewhere. And the woman said, "What are you going to do with my cow?" I said, "What I do with all the other cows." So
They're
that was
gentle
it.
giants,
That's
aren't
Yeah.
that was their attitude.
Just big grass puppies.
Yeah, they do. They just like do it as a job. Don't they? It's just like a business, isn't it?
I understand exactly where
Yeah.
you're coming from,
Yeah.
but at the moment, until they can come up with a better way and a cheaper way for
You know that all
vegetarians.
tofu, tempeh, rice, veg,
Yeah.
they're all cheaper than it's the
but
processed stuff.
not when you
that's
go out
expensive.
though. Not when you go
I
out.
found
No,
they're the
but
same.
then
Processed, I've got to stay away from what the class of red meat. That is what they call processed
Yeah,
meat.
that's
Is actually red meat,
Cows, isn't
which
it?
isn't
Yeah.
good for anybody.
No.
No, it causes cancer, doesn't it?
That's why I'm out here, and that's why I'm trying to get off that and go on the Mediterranean diet and eat what you call
The
lean.
chickens are 6 weeks old, and the pigs, as you know, are 6 months old. They're all babies, and people don't always believe
Not
us.
all of them.
Well, they're maybe 5 years old.
Yes.
My uncle's had a cow for like 20 years, and they're
Oh,
going to end up in the
They have
slaughterhouse.
sows in that one as well.
What, they're pigs?
And parts of them went to
Maybe
Germany.
like 5 years then, 6 years old?
Some of them still got piglets inside of them, and some of that meat went to Germany.
Yeah.
That's where
Same
a
with
lot of
cows,
their
don't they?
profit.
Sheep and goats, they have babies, yeah, and they don't care, do they? No.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping anyway. It's probably going to. I think it
I
shuts.
hope you
off.
haven't recorded me.
No, I haven't
No,
recorded.
no.
That's why I moved mine
Oh,
there. I
just
promise.
recorded
Haven't.
me.
Promise. We haven't.
All right.
If you look, he's on the video. That's showing him, and then I put mine away there. So yeah, I haven't. Promise. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for talking to us.
It's not. I'd rather know that I'm going to be recorded than.
Yeah. No, we
Yeah.
have.
You know what I mean?
Have you-
No, I would have said, do
Yeah.
you want to be on camera or
Yeah.
before? But no, it's just on me.
Yeah, if you worked in it, that's what they
Yeah.
tried to get me in the chicken farms, and I wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
I told them they know it.
Disgusting.
Now I work in a bigger farm than that. It's called Centre Parks. The trouble is, what comes in goes out. What comes in alive goes out alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that was
Oh,
really
what we-
interesting.
What are we feeling? Calling it or? 40-year-old vegans just come in.
Cool lurking in the background. Subscribe. Yeah, it is cool lurking in the background. Isn't it? That's really, he was really interested there, and now this conversation isn't. He's not just going to forget this conversation, and he was clearly wanting to be not involved in all this because he left as well. That just shows that he's got the compassion.
It's nearly 4.
What time we get here? Yeah. So
2 o'clock.
they're all closed, don't they? These shops.
Yeah.
All the shops close at thingy as well. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're really good and actually had some good conversations. People do actually give a shit about these.
Right. Just to round up, people. Thanks for coming on to the live stream. We've had some bit of confrontation. We've had some really good conversations, more or less towards the end of the live stream. But yeah, we're gonna have to end it there. The car park shut at 4. Thanks again for joining the live stream, and we'll see you on the next one. Right, how do you top?
Yeah, but do you want to save it?